My name is John Comantis, and I'm editor of Wild Coast magazine. I'd like you to join me today on a trip I took to Merce Island in Clayoquot Sound to hike the Lone Cone Trail. That's my choice for the best hike paddle combination. It was an article in the Winter Spring 2016 issue of Wild Coast magazine. It's a beautiful little trip because it combines an idyllic stretch of easy paddling with the reward of probably the best viewpoint in Clayoquot Sound. It's an arduous uphill hike, so it won't be for everybody, but for every grumble and hardship on the way up, you'll forget those quickly enough when you see the view. More on that part of it later. Your starting point is likely to be in Tofino. The best public kayak launch is adjacent to the government wharf at the end of First Street. From there, you can unload your kayak and gear at the kayak ramp, then park nearby and walk back. The beach here is usually well protected, though watch out for potentially strong currents as you head north across Duffin Passage. And in addition, you may run aground on shallow sandbars at lower tides. You'll generally be aiming for just west of the community of Opitsat on Merce Island to head up the island's outer western peninsula to Kakawas. Well, actually, in this case, just north of Kakawas. You can land at the beach in front of the campsite at Kakawas, but I chose to land instead at the beach adjacent to the dock, just a little bit north, as it's closer to the trailhead. At the trailhead, just down the access road from the dock, is an attendant's cabin that may serve cold drinks and snacks, which will be very welcome on the return trip. You should register here and pay the trail fee, or at the campsite office if this one's closed. The initial section of the trail is easy and level, so the worst you'll probably find is mud in wet conditions. Lucky for me, my visit was during a drought, so mud puddles weren't a problem, but they could be. The trail is generally easy to follow, but it does have steep sections that will give you a really tough time. The reward, of course, is the view. Here's just a glimpse. I'm not going to give much away. I'll save the full impact for your own visit. You want to pack a lunch and linger to soak it all in. And yes, there's even cell phone reception for the obligatory selfie. The return trip is simpler, of course, and you can easily accomplish this in a day for most fitness levels anyway, though you may want to camp at Kakawas to break up the paddle and the hike. It all makes for an enchanting journey, combining good exercise, fresh air, and the chance to appreciate the beauty of Clayoquot Sound. Join Wild Coast Magazine for more adventure destinations. You can read us free online at wildcoastmagazine.com and look us up on Facebook for a steady diet of information about the beautiful Pacific Coast.